Good evening. My name is Sharlinda Watson. Welcome to my second session. Today I will be talking about aging. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So the first question asks, how do I define age? Well, I will say age to me is pretty much a time of one's life journey, like the length of existence extending from the beginning to any given time. That's pretty much age to me. Another question asks, when does one become an adult? I feel like one becomes an adult when they reach sexual maturity, also referred to as completing adolescence and reach young adulthood like pre-20s and so forth. And the third question asks, what does it mean to be an adult? Personally, I believe what it means to be an adult is to show ownership in everything they do, the ability to not do childish activities, and to also provide for one family. And owning like valuable assets such as furniture, a house, car, and paying bills and all of the above. And the fourth question asks, what is old? To be honest, old is not being able to fulfill all the possible criteria of life. When I say that, I mean not being able to work, like wash plates, do any laundry, or even cook for oneself. To me, if one cannot do neither of the above, then that's when they're old. Not saying like teenagers that are as 19 who cannot do like any of the above is old. I'm talking about like when an individual passed the midlife age and cannot do certain activities anymore. That is what old means to me. And the fifth question asks, when does one becomes old? As I explained before, one becomes old if they cannot perform certain stuff. Another question asks, when should we be able to vote, drive, drink, and get married, and why? Honestly, one should still be able to vote at 18 because by then one is already out of high school, moving towards college or even work. So I think they need an idea or a mindset to know the laws and the regulation, so forth. Since after high school they're taking such a big step, I definitely think 18 is a perfect age. For driving, I think people should get their license at the age of 21 because drivers, especially teens, ranging from 16 to 20, do the most with driving because they're easily distracted, which cause a lot of dangerous incident over the past years. So I definitely think it should be at 21 for driving. Well, as for drinking, in my country, the legal age is 18. So I believe like 18 is the perfect time for them to drink. I feel like they already start drinking since they are voting at 18. It's the perfect age for them to drink. And I feel like it shouldn't be a problem if they want to drink. Because like teen gives a lot of party and without alcohol or liquor, pretty much there's no fun. So I think they should have the opportunity to drink at the age of 18. Just pretty much like limit the amount like teens get. Business owners or shopkeepers could put like a limit to how much they can drink, but I feel like it should be at the age of 18. And as for married, I don't believe in marriage, so I wouldn't put like on age on this. But if I have to, I would say like 21 married because by then they'll have like a future in mind. And I feel like that's the time they think more about their life and what they value and pretty much society reaction and several things on a whole. The seventh question asks, how do I feel about getting old? To be honest, it's natural, so I don't really think too much about like aging because it's a cycle. Everyone go through different phases, and if I do age all the way up to 60 and possible and have like kids or grandkids, I want to explain to them about the wonderful life I had like back in my 20s or 30s. So I don't stress too much about like being old, pretty much. The last question asks, what, if anything, scares me about getting old and why? Well, the thing that scares me if I lose my vision, because I don't know how I would like cope with like losing my vision and also not being able to take care of myself how I want to. So pretty much that's what scared me about getting old. And we have come to an end of my second session. Stay tuned for my third session. It will be epic.